Hi there, it's Shell, and today I have two journals for you, two junk journals. These are pink and blue, and we're going to go through them. These will be in my Etsy shop, and they're pretty much, both of them are pretty much the same. So I'll go over this one. I put this really cute little image on here with some ribbon and then some lace. And I got this idea from Diane. Her YouTube name is Diane H. So I got that idea. I put some seam binding on here, and this was kind of a really pale pink, and I really wanted a darker color, so I came in with some distress ink and kind of dyed it a little bit darker, so you'll see a little bit of distressing on that. This is a Reader's Digest book that I gutted and has two signatures. Hold on, let me move a little stinker dink. Okay. It has two signatures. On the spine, I have some floral material and some lace. So I just covered that, and then I have a strip of lace right here on the front and the back. And then I have the eyelets with the seam binding. So this one was really fun. I recently did a pink and blue one, and I had so much fun with it, I thought I would go ahead and do this one, or these two. So in this one we have a pocket made out of a index card divider, and I have two little cards in here, paper on the back. You can write on those. And this one has a bunch of the digital kits that the other blue one had, and I will put a link to those below. So this one says, Merry Christmas, Uncle. So this is from Scrooge book, and this came from an Ideal magazine. And here I have like a little collage, and this one shows Just Believe, and this is just some scratch paper that I made into a little journaling spot. Has some music paper in here. This is another digital, has lace, as you can see throughout. And this is an envelope with one of the digital prints, and then it has just a little card in here that you can journal on the back. Coffee dyed paper, some ledger paper, coffee dyed paper, digital image with some blue. And this is one of those Patty tags. I have a lot of things from Patty, from Patricia Viramontes, and this is one. It was made out of book paper, and I'll put the link to the sharing of that. And then this is a slide mount, and I have a tutorial mat, so I'll put a link to that below also. And then I didn't have a whole lot of room in here, so I just put a little tiny tag, so you can put a little bit of journaling there if you'd like. Have some nice paper, blue paper, another digital print. I did some stenciling through this to give it a little more color. This was kind of done with a purple, like a lavender. And then I have a fabric flip on eco-dyed paper. You can kind of see a little bit of the color here. Some coffee stained paper, some more stenciling, and here I have two little pieces that you can journal on. And these images like this came from eBay. So, and then I have a little paper clip, and that is holding down this flip. And that flip was made out of eco-dyed paper. So I have some stenciling. Here's another of those beautiful images. I just tied my string in a bow. And then some more stenciling, another digital image. I love that image. And then I have some poems in here from the Ideal magazine. So I just found some nice poems and glued them in after I ink stained around them. And some coffee dyed paper, eco dyed paper, some more lace. And this is, well, this is a paper clip, and this is holding a secret tuck spot. So, secret journaling spot. So you can just journal in here. I'm stick it there. And then you can tell people about it, or you can keep it totally secret. I think that's fun. And I really wanted it here on the side, so my paper clip is a little kind of sideways. But I think it looks cute. Some digital prints, more of that stationery paper, stenciling, a digital print, coffee dyed paper, coffee dyed ledger paper, more coffee dyed paper, the other side of that envelope with another image from eBay, and I decorated it with an image from eBay and a little bit of collaging there. I love these envelopes. I think they were so cute. More stenciling and some lace, another cute little poem, and then here's some music paper. And I had a Christmas book, and so we made some envelopes out of that. Actually, my husband did. I try to put him to work whenever possible. So I like the colors in this book. There's nothing in the envelope though, so you can put whatever you'd like to in there. Some stenciling, and that's the end of the first signature. This one has 2 signatures, a digital print, another collage, and this one says, "Be good for goodness sake." And I thought that was cute with the 2 little girls. And this is a digital print. Again, that will be below. This is another secret journaling spot. And I just tucked that in right there. Some music paper, another digital, or another, this was actually from eBay. And some lace, kind of a little collage there. I did put some things in the pocket. That's just a digital print with coffee stained on the back. Digital print with lace. Some stenciling. Digital print with lace. Here's a guest check. I got these guest checks from Diane's shop. So I will put her Etsy shop below too, so you guys can see that. And I just did a little bit of decoupaging on that, and I just did a little index card with some lace on it to fit in there as a side tuck. Some stenciling, another digital print. These digital prints are so fun. This is some eco-dyed paper, and it had a rip in it, so I just covered that up with a little bit of Christmas washi tape. This beautiful pink digital print Christmas tree. And this is some more stenciling, coffee dyed paper, some ledger paper, some blue stationery paper, and another fabric flip. Some coffee dyed paper, and another of the paper clips with eco-dyed paper. So that's going to hold that down for that little flip. And this is a patty tag, so you just take it out, open it up, and you can put little things in there. I think that's really cute. And I will put a small envelope full of goodies, like extra papers and images and stuff, so you can decorate, you know, a little bit more. This was, a digital print. I love this. I think this is my favorite. Some more stenciling, coffee dyed paper with lace, some blue paper, stationery paper, ledger paper, coffee dyed paper. And this is just a little bag that I tipped in with some washi tape and then did some stenciling. And I did put just a little blue piece of paper in these. If I can get it out. There you go. Just so you know for sure, you know that, just so you know that it's a pocket. So, stenciling, some more eco-dyed paper. And this is my tuck spot, my big secret tuck spot. You might have to kind of shake it a little bit, because it is kind of catching, I think, on the back, so I need to remember that for next time. But it does come out, I promise. It's just sometimes kind of difficult. I need to see if I can fix that. I don't know. There it comes. So I'm going to fix that before I send it out. I think what's happening is it's catching right here. So I'm going to kind of maybe cover that up somehow so that it'll slide in there and you can still open it, but it won't catch. So I'll fix both of those. And then this one is a fold out. And I say both because the other book has one also. So I'm just going to pop that here and then I'll fix that before I put it back in. Okay. And then this is some coffee dyed paper that hides the rest of that. And if you're interested in learning more about this little secret bit large hiding place, journaling hiding spot, I do have a video tutorial and I will put that below as well. Okay, coffee dyed paper, another digital print, more stenciling. My angel's upside down. Sorry about that. You can certainly cover that up. Digital print, some stenciling, digital print, another of those little envelopes with some collaging on it, some music paper, some stenciling, and this is another one of those little patty tags, and this one I put some things in it. Another one of those slide mounts that I decorated, and some more journaling paper, and then that just goes right here. And then on the back, I just put another one of the index card dividers, and I just have another picture from eBay, and then just another little journaling spot. So if you guys are interested in this, then head on over to my Etsy shop, which is Shell Bears Creations, and these should be uploaded by the time the video gets uploaded. So let's look at the other book. Okay, and this one won't take as long because it's pretty much the same as the other one. It's a little bit different. Okay, so on the front, this is a larger book. Actually, let me tell you the sizes. I'm using this ruler. This one's about 7.5 by 5.5, with about a 1 3/4 inch spine. And then this one is a little bit bigger. This one's about 8 1/4 by about 5.5. And the spine is smaller, about 1.5 inch spine. Okay, so this one, I did the same thing. It's got the two signatures in there, and I did the same thing as far as the spine, except I put a different piece of lace on there. I really like that lace. And then the book, this is what the book actually looked like, but I found this beautiful image in an Ideal magazine, and so what I did is I just glued it down. I Mod Podged over it so it is protected, and the image is a larger page, and it had these bunnies on the page. So what I did is I just kind of fussy cut around them and kind of made it work on this page, like they're kind of looking at the Christmas tree. Thought that was really cute, and it's almost identical color to the book, so it looks like it was actually made that way. This also has the same seam binding and the same eyelets. The only thing is I kind of didn't get it straight, but I think I'm just off like 1/2 inch. I should have been up 1/2 inch higher on this, but it doesn't, you know, affect anything like tying or anything like that. So let's get into here. This one is more based on bluebirds. So I found some bluebirds in my stash, cut that out of a magazine. This one's from eBay, and then this is a digital print that I had left over that I just made some extra journaling paper from. This is a digital print, and I made some collages and some papers from eBay and other, you know, like leftover papers I made into journaling spots. Coffee dyed paper. And this is digital print with some lace. Some stenciling. Like I said, it's real similar to the last book. This is some eco dyed paper. It's not the best, but it's pretty. Some blue stationery paper, digital paper. And this is another one of those little patty tags that I made. And I will put that below. And a cute picture. This one's actually from eBay, but one of my digital kits that I got actually has that in there. And then just a long tag. And this one has some pages from Norman Rockwell book. So that has a little bit. This one has more colors in it. It's pink and blue, but I also put green and a little bit of red. So not a whole lot, but just a little. And then this adorable kitten, which I think is so cute, on the same type of envelope. I guess I didn't put anything in there. Again, I will have a little packet besides this so that you can decorate it more if you'd like to. This is supposed to be a stenciled page, but what I did, this is like the reverse part of a stencil. So the part that you spray on and then you remove have the pretty picture of you know, the flowers or whatever. I just flipped my paper and got the stuff that still settled on this stencil. I think it turned out kind of cool. So we have some ledger paper, coffee dyed paper with lace, some music paper, some pink digital paper, and here is just a little cute card with the birds, because this is all about birds. Let It Snow paper clip with a little flip. Some stenciling. This might be the reverse stenciling. Some of the digital papers. I didn't tie this string in here. This is just another paper clip with some leftover paper that you can journal on the back. Some digital paper, some music paper, fabric flip, coffee dyed papers, ledger paper, stencil paper. And this is some rub-ons that I had in my stash, and it does have a little journaling card in there. And I did ink around them. This is Norman Rockwell, some stenciling, some reverse stenciling, some blue stationery, eco dyed paper, some more stenciling with some lace, digital paper, coffee dyed paper. Here is the reverse stencil, and then I have some poems in here also from the Ideal magazine. There's a little angel, some digital paper, and a little collage, and some more journaling paper. And this is one of those journaling spots, secret journaling spots. So each of these have 3, I think, secret journaling spots. They have 2 like this and 1 full-page one. So that's just how I folded that one. Have some music paper here, and then another one of the envelopes that my husband made over some coffee dyed paper, digital print with some lace, a reverse stencil, some eco dyed paper, blue stationery, digital print, ledger. This was reverse stencil, digital paper. This is another fabric flip. So each of the books has 2 fabric flips in it. That one's a little wrinkled. Some coffee dyed paper, stenciling. And then this is another one of the secret spots, journaling spots. And this is a paper clip with a flip up corner. Stenciling, another digital print, which I think is really cute. I'm just going to tie this into a little bow. stenciling, coffee dyed paper with lace. Another one of those guest checks from Diane Hubert's shop, and it has a little slide there with some lace, digital print, and some ledger paper. Another one of these bags. These bags actually came from a Tattered Dream from Denise's shop, and I will put that below also. And this does have just a little paper in there for journaling, some stenciling, and digital paper, some blue stationery, some of my eco dyed paper, some a poem from the Ideal magazine, some more stenciling, eco dyed paper, or no, this is coffee dyed paper, some music paper, and then this is the one in here that's the full page tuck spot. You can see that one sticking to you. Okay, let's see how much I have to fight with it. Again, I will fix that before I send that to you guys. I know what it's doing. So when you see my, here it comes. When you see my tutorial on this tag, what it's doing is it's catching. So I think what I need to do when I did the pocket and I reinforced it on the inside, instead of making that paper short like this one, I think it needs to be extended so that it doesn't catch. This is catching on the extended part on the little pocket, because we have one like this that's flipped over and is in between the pages, and so it's sticking on that. So if we extend that part that we reinforce with, we shouldn't have a problem. If you're having the same problem I'm having. So I'm going to leave that there. But it's really cute. Coffee dyed paper, and then I had another bluebird, and this is done with some, here's that another of the slide mounts that I decorated. This is a tag that I did some decoupaging, and I used some of those, this is that powder stuff that you put just a little tiny bit and you spray it with water, and I can't think of what it's called right now, but I'll put a link to it below, so, or I'll try to remember what it's called. So I just decorated it with that, and this does have some coffee dyed paper on the back. And that is these two journals. I'm working on some little golden book Christmas journals next. So I hope you guys take a look and head on over to my Etsy shop, Shell Bear Creations, if you're interested in either one of these books. And thanks so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day.